Good morning, welcome back to the vlog, and today I have a pug. I use the pug in pretty much most intros. So anyways, we are currently exporting the new WWG 10, episode 10 of the Wednesday Weekly Gold. So that being the case, I am now currently just waiting for it to do its thing, and then I can carry on with tagging, putting the title on and all that jazz. And once that's all said and done, I think I'm going to go for a coffee. So go for a walk through the woods. So I'll use my crappy shoes instead of my decent ones. So, I shall see you in a second.
By the way, I did get myself a coffee yesterday as well, because being stuck in the house is kind of annoying. So I still am staying true to myself and sticking with what I said by, if I haven't got anything else planned, I will go out and get myself a coffee. Just so I've actually left the house today. Well, I actually have left the house today, but not in that sense. I do like the woods. The road's literally behind me. So yeah, just listened to a bit of Panic at the Disco, and yeah, haven't listened to Panic at the Disco since I was like, what, 16? Like, damn. That's like 8 years ago. Oh, what the fuck? So, I didn't bring my tripod. I would place you down like there and then start talking, but I didn't bring my tripod. It usually goes in this pocket right here. Usually goes in that pocket. But I didn't bring it, and I'm basically a bloody moron because I actually picked up some stuff from Lidl because I needed some bacon for dinner. I think we're having like Hunter's chicken tonight or something. I don't know. I'm not cooking it, which is kind of nice. But you know, that's something. I actually came up with 3 new places, and 2 of them are continents. We have Aronia, which is the Iranian Empire's homeland. That is the massive continent, one of them. And then we've got another continent, which is, well, I haven't really named it properly yet, but it is named after the kind of antagonist, protagonist at the exact same time, kind of neutral but non-neutral. Anti-heroes, kind of, I don't know. But they're called the Baraxic, and they're a insectoid race. But they've got like insane intelligence. Like they know what the hell's going on. Like they know what is going on. Like damn. But Aronia is where, well, you meet a few of the guards, like troops, at the beginning. You do actually have the choice. when you start off, you're neutral. You have no one else but yourself. But after a while, if you gain enough like rep, you can gain a thing like a signet, and that signifies you part of that faction. So you choose your faction later on in the game. I kind of like that idea, like just choosing your faction later on in the game. Like you need to explore the game first before you actually make a conclusion. I'm not going to tell you who's right and who's wrong, because no one could be right and no one could be wrong. They could just be both have the same ideals and going about it the completely wrong or right way. And then we have another place, which is Cathal. It's a little island or something. I think I call it, no, Cathix. No, Cathal. I wrote it down. But I'll tell you what it is called in a bit. But I've actually jotted out the outside of it, and it's actually looking pretty decent. Like, damn. So yeah, actually, I'll see you when I get back, and I'll tell you exactly what it is in a second. Bye. Ceros. That's what it's called, Ceros. Or Keros, or Ceros. Ceros sounds better. There you go. So basically, Ceros is just another neutral faction. But actually, I shall talk a bit about this. Let's sort this out. There we are. Mr. Wig, one up. Okay, so Ceros is a neutral island, mainly like Lilyfoot. Basically, you can also, as well as there is two main factions, well, not two main factions, but there's two factions that inhabit two of the biggest continents in the actual game. But you can ally with any other faction of your choosing, because some of them are neutral states, some of them are hostile states. So basically, if you went to, I don't know, Aldora. If you went to Aldora, they are hostile to every other faction. Yeah. So if you have got their signet, and you are carrying their signet around, you instantly become hostile with everyone else in the game who isn't from Aldora. There is perks for being with certain factions and all that jazz, and I will actually cover that an in-depth video about it in the future when the game is released and it is like, you want to play it. Maybe you don't want to play it, I don't care. I'm making the game whether you like it or not because it's a game I would rather play. So yeah, and I'm making it so the factions have a bit more leeway, all that stuff and all that jazz. Like, take Aronia for instance. If you factioned with Aronia, you are hostile with anyone that is not allied with Aronia, which you will find out who is allied and who isn't allied. And there are certain perks for being allied with people. If you're with Aronia and you are instantly hostile to the Baraxic homeland, now you can like go in there and take out some dudes and get some pretty decent loot and all that jazz. But as soon as you change your faction, decide to change, like swap sides, you lose the loot. Well, you lose most of the loot. So basically the high faction weapons you lose because they are faction specific. Also, if you don't lose all loot that you get, but it is what it is. Like, say you've got this big ass beastie store for Aronia, then you switch to Baraxic, you do lose that blade, but you will gain something of equal value from the Baraxic homeworld. I hope I've explained that right. If not, you'll have to wait and see and play the game. I've also thought of putting a few like little Easter eggs in and all that jazz, because I do have like subtle hints throughout the game of like what the hell's going on and everything, and really dark stuff that goes on as well. But I thought about it and I was thinking of putting a couple of my mates in there, and I thought that'd be really funny. It'd be an inside joke, but just to them. But I thought I'd just do that because I thought that would be hilarious. So, that being the case, I'm going to have some lunch and then I'll get back to you. So see you in a minute. Damn, so today has been a great bloody day. Yeah, pretty much. The lighting actually is going quite well in here today. Like, damn. It's working quite well. So anyways, basically, today has gone really well. I've made some very big headway in the
game. I've actually started creating the first continent, and looking at the size that I've put it at, it's gonna be bloody huge. So yeah. Also, I looked up how I can go about adding MMO RPG to the RPG at the moment. It is possible. I will have to do a little bit more work, but it is well worth it to make an MMO. So that would be pretty cool if everyone can like meet up with the dudes. That means I can actually do full scale party raids and everything. Everyone has to like work together and all that jazz. And a PvE fan myself, I will love doing it, as there is quite a lot of lore which I'm going to build into this, and it'll be a hell of a lot worth it. Yeah, pretty much. So today has been absolutely good. I am looking forward to tomorrow. I'm cutting the vlog short for today, mainly because I will be leaving for work at 6 tomorrow morning, and I will not be able to edit it. Well, I would be able to, but I'd have to get up super early to get ready for work, ready for everything, and go and have it upload, because my internet connection sucks. Because editing these ones, they don't take all that long to edit. Actually, to be honest, if I spent more time editing them, they would be a lot better. But that is the way I like to do things. So the vlog is going to be coming up. It's going to get edited in like a minute. So I'll be doing that. Yeah. Make a cup of tea, edit. So that being the case, I shall see you in the next vlog tomorrow, and I wish you guys a very, very happy rest of the day. Have a great day, guys.